The world has gone through a period of time hoping for the new normal being the old normal. That reality is not happening. It's not coming back. And in fact, what we're seeing every day and every month is that companies are taking the action to transform and fundamentally change themselves to adjust to this new reality of the new normal.
The key watchword is, in fact, change.
The new reality is creating an inescapable pressure of companies to do more with less. As a result, they have changed, and in fact, the hearts and minds of employers are finding out the real power of humans. History has shown us that the human has been behind the ingenuity and innovation, regardless of the age throughout history. We are now on the cusp of a new age, and the world is struggling with defining that new age. We are entering the human age. The indicators are everywhere. When you look at many of the trends that are going on, and we identified 4 key trends: individual choice, the ability to work anywhere, anytime; customer sophistication, the margin squeeze and value compression, what's happening; the demographic and talent mismatch. What are some of the challenges when you have plenty of people but not enough people in the right jobs at the right time? And then, of course, what we're doing in the area of technological revolution, that transparency that is driving everything throughout the world.
There is a talent shortage today in some areas, and again it's that mismatch between the necessary investment in skills and the needs of corporations.
We have hired 60,000 people, but at the same time we have 12,000 open positions. We have to tackle the mismatch between demographic gap and skill gap.
I think what we are starting to see is a generation of quite entrepreneurial thinking, where younger people in particular are looking at the workplace, maybe not finding what they want and deciding to do it themselves. And I think that's fantastic, and technology clearly has a big contribution to make in terms of lowering the barriers to entry.
These forces are being felt by the world, and there's some response, either purposefully, intentionally, or not. As you can see, companies are circling around the topic of the human age and the power of the human. Despite this pressure and chaos associated with the new age, it's humans that are rising to the challenge as the world's only source of inspiration and innovation.
Change is about being able to work with people and not simply trying to direct.
Companies used to say people worked for them, and I hate that little word "for." Actually now, people work with a company, and the company really has a bargain. It gives people an opportunity to grow and develop, and they in return work as hard as they can.
Understanding how to unleash this potential is not a one-size-fits-all, and employers must figure out how to engage at the human level to get through this.
The challenge is there to develop people and to keep them by actually integrating them into the thinking of the business so they feel satisfied, part of the future, and of course are amply rewarded.
The biggest challenge is to make people understand that they are not units. Whoever they are, wherever they are in the business, they're individuals, and that they really do matter.
Figuring out how to unleash this potential is the ultimate quest for society as we enter the human age.